Wow!
Hey everybody, Hylian here, just for a little quick fun little video that I felt like doing. I watch a lot of YouTube, I'm a YouTuber myself. I do YouTube on this channel, I do Couch Force, I do YouTube all over the place on a bunch of channels, doing small things. But I also enjoy watching YouTube a lot myself. So, I thought I'd make a list of 10, I believe. Yeah, 10 channels that I watch regularly, and I try to watch every time they upload. Some of these not so much because the videos are a little too long, and we'll get into that when it comes up. But for the most part, I wouldn't call this my top 10 favorite channels, but my top 10 channels I do try to keep up with every time they upload. This first one is Summoning Salt. He is a Punch-Out speedrunner, but that's not all he uploads. What he uploads is world progressions for speedrunners. It's basically like mini 20-minute, 30-minute documentaries of like games and how the speedruns have began and how they've progressed over time and how records have been beat and such things like that. So it's a really fun, interesting channel. Obviously the first half of his channel has been like Mike Tyson in 253, just him doing speedruns. I think he actually holds the record for Punch-Outs, beating Mike Tyson, I believe so. But yeah, obviously he started with that one. So it's a really fun channel. If you want to get into speedrunning, or at least get into the history of speedrunning, it's great to watch. I especially recommend Super Metroid because it's a big game behind GDQ, which is the speedrunning thing they do every now and again. And I also recommend Super Mario Brothers. It has a good history. Honestly, I recommend all of these, but if you want to start with either two, I'd pick Super Metroid or Super Mario Brothers. Either one of those two. My next channel I'm going to recommend, or that I watch often, is OnlyPlays. Obviously, OnlyPlays is a popular channel. I mean, it's almost 400,000 subscribers, and a lot of people know Chris O'Neill, which is Oni. He was a big animator back in Newgrounds and early YouTube, but obviously YouTube algorithm has changed, and YouTube animating is not easy on YouTube anymore. So he's gone to playing games, and of course he still animates on the side, and I think he even has his show Hellbender's airing within the next year or so on TV. But I just love these guys. I love Ding Dong and Julian and Chris O'Neill, which is the three guys who are mostly on OnlyPlays. Of course they have special guests from like Super Mega, or they've had some other people on there before. They've had I think they might have had Rice Pirate at one point, and they had Corey, which is Spaz Kid. It's fun. Currently they're playing Dark Souls, which is obviously I'm playing Dark Souls 2. They even made me want to play it again, so I'm doing it. I'm not copying. Anyways, next on the list is McGuggets. I know McGuggets has a lot of controversy behind him about apparently lying to fans with the Psycho series and all this. If you don't know who McGuggets is, he is a storyteller on YouTube. He's not just a storyteller, because there's storytellers like, I think Jenna Marbles does stories or something like that. She doesn't sit in front of a camera and tell a story. It's more like a mini drama series that he does. He's had mini series. Obviously the Psycho series is one with his father freak out and stuff like that with Psycho Dad. You've probably seen it if you've seen Psycho Dad Shreds minigames. Psycho Dad Shreds games, or Psycho Dad smashes this or that. It was like a viral thing, but there was a story in it. A lot of people know it as just viral videos of dad smashing kids stuff, but it was a fake viral series where they told stories through the whole thing, and it had a whole plot line, and he even killed his dad at the end. It was cool. And he still does miniseries all the time, and he plays them off as real, and when he goes to Comic-Con, or not Comic-Con, but VidCon, he still stays in character. I think it's really interesting, but it's something I enjoy watching. Next on the list is The Needle Drop. A lot of people know The Needle Drop. It's Anthony Fantano. He does music reviews. I'm a big music person. I'm not going to stay on this one too long because there's a million subs. I just love music. I love to see other people's opinions. And his opinion is really harsh most of the time. So I like to go and see how he feels about an album that I like. He's been harsh about albums I love. Some of my favorite albums he's been harsh about. But I can still appreciate his opinion as his own opinion and appreciate mine. Next on the list is Cat Icarus. 500,000 subs. He's a game reviewer. Mostly he does PlayStation because that's what he grew up with. But he did have a few things on the side. He's a really fun YouTuber. Also, a lot of people might know him as well. He's just fun to watch. He's silly. His editing is silly. There's not much to say about him. He does some side shows, like he watches shows with kids, with his, I think his niece and nephew maybe. I don't really remember. And he has them explain them. I think he started with Star Wars. But it's fun to watch. Next is Beautiful Du Wang. I'm a big JoJo fan, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This channel only has 572 subs. I watched this because it's that silly like MS Paint art animation, but it's actually decently animated, and it's a parody of JoJo Part 4 currently. They're doing all kinds of other stuff, and I think it's just one guy. It's a fun watch if you enjoy JoJo and if you enjoy the silly meme MS Paint stuff. I'm not going to stay on this one long because this obviously isn't for everybody, but I think it's funny. Next is Nightline. Nightline explains spooky things. Like there's currently a popular web horror series going on right now called Pets Cop, and he's explained that. They're long videos, you have to keep in mind. These are 20 minutes or even an hour long, maybe 2 hour long videos of him explaining and theorizing what a popular viral horror video means. Or he's explained Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and he's explained the Adult Swim shorts, This House Has People, and 10 minutes of unedited footage of a bear or something like that. I enjoy watching it. I love his theories and his and him piecing together the puzzle of things. And also, he has a really nice, soothing voice. He's fun to listen to. I really enjoy him. If you enjoy horror and mystery and oddities, apparently, you should check out Nightline. Next on the list is Dead Meat. Dead Meat is a guy who has a show called The Kill Count, obviously, by the banner. And this is a show that airs every Saturday, I believe. And it's basically what it sounds like. He goes to a movie, he counts the kills, he basically summarizes the movie, so you also get like a mini review of the movie as well. And he tallies up the data, like how many of the kills were male, how many were female, how many kills per minute, his favorite kill, his least favorite kill, things like that. It's a fun channel to watch, and he has a good chunk of videos that will take you a while to watch. But I believe he comes out every Saturday. It's fun to watch. Next is Vinesauce Joel. I love Vinesauce. I love every member of Vinesauce, but Joel is my favorite. Obviously, this list is called 10 channels I watch as soon as the videos come out, but this is hard to do because this video right here is 3 hours long because he's a streamer, and this is where he uploads all his streams. So if I get a chance in some free time, or if I'm drawing, or if I'm working, I'll put this on in the background and I'll listen to Joel, because Joel's a silly man, very silly man. And he's funny. He's a source of a lot of memes. I'm sure plenty of you know him. You just don't know him by name. He's currently popular for doing JoJo memes if you are in the JoJo community. Or he's popular for the Kermit the Frog voice memes. Or he's popular for, I'm sure there's other things that you probably know him just from voice alone, not from his name. So I definitely recommend catching one of his streams if you ever can. I actually might watch this Oblivion stream when this video is over. I didn't know he started Oblivion. And last but not least, we have Arlo. Arlo is a blue puppet who is a Nintendo YouTuber, and what he does is he mostly talks about Nintendo. Yeah, sure, he's gone off a little bit. He's done Crash because it's kind of Nintendo-esque, but mostly for the most part, he's Nintendo. He has some gameplays, but now I think he has his own gameplay channel called Arlo Plays, maybe. Yeah, Arlo Plays. So I imagine he stopped doing gameplays on here. But for the most part, he does reviews. Nintendo discussion, Nintendo news, not much news, but he does his own thing. He's a fun YouTuber to watch because he's a puppet, and there's not a lot of puppet YouTubers. He's family friendly, so I definitely recommend him if you're into the family friendly biz. He's not like cutesy and silly and laughy. Like sometimes well, I'm not gonna say he has edgy humor, but his humor is good enough to maintain the attention of anyone, really, like not just kids. But he's really relatable, just in humor alone and personality, despite him being a puppet. And obviously he's not actually really a puppet. So that's my list of 10 channels that I thoroughly enjoy, that I try to keep up with. every time they upload. I hope you enjoyed this list. I definitely highly recommend these channels. Every one of these channels is going to have a link in the description, so go check them out. That's all I gotta say. I just really want to do some shout stuff. I know I'm a small channel, but maybe you want to know more about me, and maybe you want to know what I'm influenced by, or what I've seen, and what I like, and stuff like that. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace-ums.